Well, hey friends, welcome back to the Laptop Lifestyle Lounge. I'm your host, Jess Cassidy, and today we're talking all about productivity. As busy entrepreneurs juggling multiple tasks and responsibilities, mastering time management is essential for staying focused, organized, and efficient. So grab your planners, your beverage of choice, some snackies, and let's get down to it. Okay, friends, let's kick things off a little bit by talking about the power of prioritization. With so many tasks so vying for your attention, how do you know where to focus your efforts for the maximum impact? I'm going to share some of my top tips for you today on identifying your most important tasks and tackling them with a laser-like focus. One of the keys to productivity is identifying your big rocks. These tasks that will move the needle forward in your business. Prioritizing these tasks and tackling them first thing in the morning when your energy levels are at their peak, everything else can wait until later, okay? So most people are more productive in the morning. I know that there's a lot of people out there that their productivity really kicks in the evening. So you will have to adjust it and make it work for you. But usually if you get those big things that are really important to your business done first and out of the way, it's a little bit easier. So one of the first steps to boosting your productivity and, getting into those big rock items is really getting clear on your goals and your priorities. You want to take some time to identify what truly matters to you and your business, and then structure your days around those priorities. It's all about focusing your time and energy on the things that are going to move that needle forward in your business, right? Next, embracing time management techniques. The holy grail of productivity. From the Pomodoro technique to time blocking, let's talk about my favorite time management strategies and tactics for maximizing your efficiency and making the most of your precious time, okay? So one technique that I swear by is time blocking. When you schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities throughout the day, this really helps you stay focused and avoid distractions, allowing you to make meaningful progress on your most important tasks. So, when it comes to time blocking, a lot of people do not function well when they go from task to task to task. So it's just like when interruptions happen to you, it really stops you in your tracks and you have to start all over. A lot of people don't work very well when that's happening. So that's why it's important to time block. And when you're doing that, you got to turn off those distractions. Turn your phone on, do not disturb. Don't answer your phone, don't respond to texts until you're done your designated tasks, right? So another one of my favorite time management techniques is the Pomodoro technique, which this involves breaking your work into focused intervals of 25 minutes, followed by short breaks. So it's a simple yet powerful way to boost productivity and maintain focus throughout the day. There is actually also websites that have a Pomodoro timer that you can set for those tasks, and it will ding and tell you when you can move along. You can also use, a kitchen timer or set a timer on your phone if you want to, but sometimes some of those other ones are a little bit fun. There's even apps that you can use on your phone for that. So harnessing the power of automation for your productivity. Every busy entrepreneur's secret weapon for reclaiming their time is automation. Whether it's automating repetitive tasks, setting up email filters, or using project management tools, let's talk a little bit about my favorite tips for streamlining your workflow and freeing up more time for the things that matter most to you and your business. One of the keys to streamlining your workflow is identifying those tasks that can be automated or delegated to free up your time for more high impact activities. You need to determine what the tasks are that only you can do as well, and make sure that those things are only assigned to you. So whether it's using project management tools like Asana, ClickUp, Airtable, Trello, any of the ones, we talk about these project management tools all the time, whether you're using any of those to track your tasks or to outsource any of your repetitive tasks to your virtual assistants, it's important to find the ways to streamline your workflow. And this is essential for maximizing your productivity, right? Automation is a game changer for busy entrepreneurs that really just want to, get that time back and focus on what matters to them, in their personal life and their business. Automation can really help you work smarter and not harder. So start by creating a list of all of the tasks that you do every day, every week, and also your monthly ones. And then you can find ways to automate that. Some of the things that we mentioned is like the email automations. You can set up your weekly newsletters to go out every week. You can set up automations for when leads come in. They're automatically getting sent their products, their opt-ins, their lead magnets, and being set up on some sort of drip campaign. That's a form of automation. If that's something that you have to go in there and manually do, is that something that a VA could do for you? Inside, we use ConvertKit, which is an email platform. And you can create, these visual automations in there of, if somebody comes in, you can tag them and so on. So that's, something that you want to do. There's also a really great program called Zapier that integrates all kinds of different apps and ties them all together. They have this function like if this happens, then something else happens. So you can even have, cards on your Trello board created if somebody signs up on your website. There's tons of different stuff you want to do, but the first step you need to do is list out all of those tasks that you're constantly repetitively doing, and then find ways to set up that automation. Next is cultivating a growth mindset. So this is really the secret sauce of productivity. From embracing failure to seeking out new challenges, it's important for you to develop a mindset that fuels your productivity and propels you towards success. Reading business and motivational books or even listening to motivational podcasts are a great way to cultivate a growth mindset. And these don't even have to be labeled as motivational speakers or motivational books. They're just somebody who motivates you in, your personal life or your business growth and your mindset. Another really great way to cultivate this growth and mindset is to join mastermind groups with like-minded individuals to you. So there's Facebook groups that you can join, there's local mastermind groups or, worldwide ones. So finding those like-minded people, it's always so great to surround yourself with like-minded people or people that you look up to and you can see what they're doing and you want to surround yourself with them. It helps you grow. This is really going to help you create that business growth in both your personal and your professional life. And next, I think that this is probably one of the most important ones that we'll talk about in this segment today. This is staying balanced and avoiding burnout. This really is very important because as entrepreneurs, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and the grind, but it's crucial to prioritize self-care and maintain a healthy work-life balance to avoid that burnout. Here's my top tips for staying balanced and avoiding burnout in today's fast-paced world. You want to, number one, is set boundaries. I've been very guilty of not doing this for a very long time, and it really comes to a breaking point that sometimes it's so late of setting those boundaries that you have suffered a lot. So don't do that. Set those boundaries, establish clear boundaries between work and personal life, determine specific working hours, and avoid checking work emails or messages during your designated free time. Communicate these boundaries to your colleagues and your family to ensure that they also respect your need for personal time, okay? It's very, very, very important to have those boundaries, establishing your boundaries and then making sure that they are known. Next, prioritize self-care. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Dedicate time to activities that rejuvenate and relax you, such as exercise, meditation, reading, music, or spending quality time with your loved ones, or even your pets too, or your loved ones. So remember that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but it's necessary for maintaining your overall well-being. You can't put into others until you put into yourself, okay? Remember that. You need to learn to say no. Resist the urge to take on more responsibilities than you can handle. Saying no to additional work or social commitments does not make you inadequate. It shows that you value your time and well-being. It's also okay to say no to the things that you don't want to do. No is very powerful, so learn it and embrace it and be okay with it. This is your life, your business. You should be happy in what you do. Delegate and collaborate. You want to do this at work and at home. Delegate tasks when possible and collaborate with others to share the workload. This will not only ease your burden, but also foster a sense of teamwork and mutual support. This can be, like I said, at home or at work. So, set up those collaborations at home so that everybody feels like they have a partnership and are getting things done together. You also want to plan regular breaks. Incorporate short breaks throughout your workday to recharge your mind and prevent burnout. Step away from your desk, take a walk, or engage in a brief relaxation exercise to clear up your thoughts and return to task with renewed focus. I know a lot of people take these short breaks to scroll through social media, and sometimes that's really, all that people need. So find whatever it is that gives you that regular breaks to reset, focus on yourself a little bit, and enjoy it. Next is kind of, backpacking on that one, and that's unplugging from technology. In this day and age, it can be very hard, especially with online businesses, but there are times that you're going to need to create tech-free zones during your personal time, such as during meals and also before bedtime. Limiting screen time can really help reduce stress and allows you to be fully present in the moments. So with your friends, family, and your coworkers, make sure that you're setting that time to take a step back from technology. It's also really important to pursue hobbies and interests. Engage in hobbies or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it's painting, cooking, playing a sport, crafting. Investing time in your passion enhances your sense of happiness and purpose. It will really make you a more well-rounded person. It will give you joy and something to look forward to. Next is seeking support. Don't hesitate to seek support from colleagues, friends, family, or those people that you're collaborating with in the Facebook groups and your mentorship programs, whatever that looks like. You need to seek that support when you're feeling overwhelmed or before you feel overwhelmed. Talking about your feelings and challenges can be cathartic. Talking about your feelings and challenges can be really helpful for you, and it may provide valuable insights and practical solutions for you. Okay, friends, well, that's a wrap for today's episode of the Laptop Lifestyle Lounge. We hope that you've enjoyed today's exploration of productivity and walked away feeling inspired to hack your productivity like a pro. And until next time, keep prioritizing, keep automating, and keep living that laptop lifestyle to the fullest. Cheers, my friends.